Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, both managers at pains to state that their teams aren't quite where they should be just yet. What did you make of that assessment, Jim?
Well, I think there's a bit of reverse psychology going on here, Peter. The managers know the score. They're just keeping their cards close to their chest for the moment.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Rashford. Kane. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Pete...
Kane! Goal! England! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Over to the right flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. Rice. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kane! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Menu. João Pedro! Brilliant from João Pedro! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! Well taken goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
England now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice gets it clear. Looking to play him in. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Straight at the keeper.
Neymar simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Linton. Now it's Neymar. He's had it nicked away. Rashford powering forward here. Brazil do have a chance to counter here, and he's managed to get free. Great vision. Skims one in. It's a threatening ball. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Alexandro.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And for the first half, that is that.
England are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half, 3-1 is the half-time score. So off we go again. Now it's Saka. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now then, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Aos 6 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 11.
England visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw. Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes, he is onto this. Saka. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Watkins. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexandro. The ball has bounced loose now. Saka trying to keep this in. And it's Menu. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That has not gone well. Kane currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Camisa 11 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 7. Substituição.
Delivers the ball. And he's there to clear it. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, he's burst through. Menu was in no mood for any of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gabriel. Linton. Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Watkins. And here's Saka. It's a searching pass. Watkins! And that's off target.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So here comes the substitution.
Neymar, camisa 6. Deixando
Rapidly approaching the end. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Now it's Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka has found the net here, of course. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Kane! Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has been cut short. Wiverton gets it away. And he cuts out the supply. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Danilo. And here's Kane. Now it's Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ederson. Knocks it into space. Linton. And that will be it. Victory, yet another victory in this quest for glory. It feels good, very good, and surely they go into the semi-finals now with great confidence. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day.
Everyone, please welcome the
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. So just 2 more matches left then, Jim. It has flown by, hasn't it?
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure, and given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
So straight into the action, and the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through. Judge, surely! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Watkins. Saka driving forwards. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Watkins clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's played in. Now it's Kane. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Yehi. Looking for options for movement. Saka. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? It's Kane! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
James probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Ruben Dias. Now Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Cancelo. Ruben Dias. And it's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Really fierce, close defending. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Rafael Leao. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Watkins. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vitinha. Now Ruben Dias. He might be in here! And here's Watkins. Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Watkins. Looking to play him in. And here's Saka. Saka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stones wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Closing in on Watkins! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Watkins! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vitinha. Now it's Watkins. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. So it's half-time in the semi-final. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. England marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. The second period is underway. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? Chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. And a chance! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kane is onto it in a flash. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, there's a probing ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
England needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the finish! João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Rafael Leao. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saka needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but...
There's the shot! It's hit the uprights. Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
substitution for England, number 24.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Coming on the field is number 14,
Nuno Mendes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, he's played it in. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 10, Bernardo
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's Kane! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
26 minutes is number 9.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Harry Kane!
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bernardo Silva. Rapidly approaching the end. They have 1 foot in the final. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kane. And now the breakaway. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for the run. Rashford. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's past the post.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Rashford venturing down the left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Time added on, 4 minutes. Always goal side. He's in a great position here. Great chance! And he couldn't keep it down. He is through. Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really...
And there goes the final whistle. England have booked their place in the final. A grand occasion which they must feel so good about, and they are absolutely entitled to feel that way. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
So this is it, one more match to determine the destination of the ultimate prize in world football. Two teams, each with a golden ticket in hand, are hoping that this will be their date with destiny. Only one of them can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. Off the ball! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Kane. This looks promising. Rashford charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fabian Ruiz. England yet to have an attempt on goal. Tries to play it, big chance! Goal, England! And the deadlock is broken in the final.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Now it's Williams. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That'll be a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Rice duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now who's going to be first to this? He has found the way through. Stones did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's been played through. Real chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. James ventures forward, and here's Watkins. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Spread it left. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nico Williams.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Pedri. Ronaldo. Fabian Ruiz is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was totally needless, Peter. This is one game you can't afford to lose your head. He's lost his discipline there. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
It's Kane! And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
England have their second corner now. Chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Llorente. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Llorente. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente proves just a little bit too strong. Pulls it back. Williams! Oh, brilliant save. Gehi clears it away. That's going wide left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Watkins being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Kane! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Kubasi. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Williams. He's picked his way through. Now it's Watkins.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has been slung wide. Looking for a runner. Now it's Menu. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Great vision, and that could set him. And he shoots! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
El dorsal 11.
England are at the peak of their powers. He's gone for goal! And he's missed it.
Watkins clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 6.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Cambio de jugadores.
England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rodri, Merino, front-footed pressing going on here. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Watkins. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oyarzabal, that's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. Pedri finds himself offside. Oh, what's he done? He's in one-on-one. Shot at goal! And that's a tidy finish. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
En el minuto 80, el dorsal 7.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Watkins. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. He is through here. And it's hoisted clear. Ferran Torres with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Cucurella. Aimed beyond the defence. Kubasi. And Cucurella, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played into space.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That is a brilliant interception. Merino. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's got away. Saka. Knocks it into space. Now it's Watkins. Oh, chance, surely! It's in he goes again. And they've done it. They are the champions of the world. A lifetime's glory, a lifetime's honour.
And you know, it really is the pinnacle for these players. This is the ultimate experience.
And this is football's ultimate prize. 5 kilos of 18-carat gold. There is nothing that could compare to this.
I can only dream.
Can we not all dream of scenes which here are truly extraordinary? I think we are about to run out of time, so that is it from us. And once again, congratulations to the winners.
El estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.